Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Oh, that's at least an 8.5 out of 11 on the olfactometer. I have the portable paragraph reference by Steadfast. This is the Shamar Goatskin with the 5 Solas on the spine. I can't wait to do the Bible review for you, but first, a little pastoral sarcasm for a good cause. Do you believe that it's a sin to own a Bible this expensive? Are you a miserable curmudgeon who's having difficulty finding a chapter and a verse to back up your contrarian personality? Is the Holy Spirit not doing a good enough job at convicting your fellow believers of the things you think should be a sin? Well, put your mouth where your money isn't and consider donating to the Legacy Bible Foundation. Their goal is to provide free Bibles and resources to ministries such as prisons, homeless shelters, military service, student ministries, churches, and other organizations in need, all for the glory of Yahweh. Head over to their website at LegacyBibleFoundation.com and donate today. Here's a look at the box, and it is a beautiful box. It's blank on 3 sides, and then you got the information here. On the back side of the box, we have 316 Publishing, Southern California. I'm about to open the box, and I'm going to show you something that you might think is unnecessary scrutiny, but, that's why we do these Bible reviews. Whenever you open it, look at the paper. What do you think about the paper? I think the vertical sheet of paper is doing a good job. The problem is this horizontal piece is just too slim, and I'm going to show you a comparison with the giant print reference. Here we have the giant print reference, and look how large this horizontal piece of paper is. The thing about that is it's doing a good job at training the leather on the foredge of the Bible. This foredge is perfectly straight, and I like that. Taking a look at the portable paragraph reference, you may notice that this part right here is sort of tucked in well, but these corners sort of bow out a little bit. And I think that could have been avoided if you had the paper, this horizontal sheet of paper, extending all the way to the top, training these corners in, just like you did on the giant print reference. That would have been my preference. What I've done is I've taken some of this cellophane tape that I picked up from Lowe's, and I have rewrapped my Bible because this little horizontal piece wasn't doing its job. And you may be thinking to yourself, Scotty, you're a stupid, stupid little boy. But this does the trick, and this is how I would train yaps whenever doing Bible rebinds. It works, and it could work for you as well. The edition of the PPR we are looking at today is edge-lined, and it is a gorgeous Bible. And it has the 5 solas on the spine of there. Here's a look at the comparison between the Shamar Goatskin on the left, which is their premium, which is their finest leather. It is a gorgeous goatskin leather, and it smells good. And on the right, we have the giant print, also goatskin, but it's not the Shamar goatskin, but it is beautiful in its own right. I do like the sheen on that Shamar goatskin, and like I said, I like the smell of it too. This is for Bible sniffers, and that's why it costs $220 right now online. All right, let's open this baby up. Whenever we flip it open, we have a beautiful cowhide liner, and I want to take a look at the width of this yap. 1.9.5 on the top and the bottom, and 1.83. That yap is almost 3/4 of an inch long on the foredge, 13/16 on the top, 13/16 on the bottom, and 13/16 on the foredge. As we look at the contents of this Bible, we have the Bible in-page flyleaf with the tab tucked in here. Look at its angle cut. This is how far the glue goes. 2 cardstock pages in the front. 1 blank page, Legacy Standard Bible, portable paragraph reference. Here's the copyright page. The LSB was done in 2021, but this product was completed in June 2024. Now, you've already seen the PPR video I did of the Midnight Camo. Besides the cover, there is a little bit of a difference as well in the text block. The 2 goatskin editions, as well as the Italian cowhide, are printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands. The Italian cowhide is also from the Netherlands, but the regular cowhide paste down is Korean print, as well as the faux leather. The editions that come from Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, they don't seem too much creamier, but a little bit creamier paper, whereas the paper from Korea, the printed and bound in Korea, just slightly whiter. Also, the Korean prints have the words of Christ in red, whereas the Netherlands Royal Youngblood's editions do not. They are black letter text, but they also still have headers, chapter headers. They have the vertical and horizontal line. They have page numbers. All those are in red. We just don't have the words of Christ in red in the more expensive editions. The Old Testament page. You can get a look at the opacity. And here is our text. We got a little red vertical and a little red horizontal line. We got the red diamond that separates chapters here in the footnotes. It's real easy to find your verse here in the reference section, in the footnotes. We have the normal 3 books of the Bible on the indexing stickers. I like this Legacy Standard Bible font. I think you could have used that on the spine. I think I prefer the Legacy Standard Bible font to the King James font on the spine of the Bible. All right, we have the fall of man test in Genesis chapter 3. Are you going to stay open or are you going to shut yourself on me? Hey, you'll stay open. Will you? Will you? Will you? Will you? These tabs are kind of stiff right here on the smaller Bibles. Here are our 3 angle cut double satin ribbons. We have black, gold, and it looks like the same scarlet berry that Skylar uses in their quintels. I do like the angle cut touch, and all the angles are pointing in the same direction. We'll look at the top here to see how they fit. Yeah, it's a great fit. They're evenly spaced. Genesis, Psalms, and Revelation ribbons are in a good spot. They don't overlap. We got the black head and tail bands to go along with this. And to show you that they are double satin, I'll flip them over for you. Let's turn to Psalm 119 to get a look at the Hebrew alphabet. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Te. Here's the New Testament page so you can get a feel for the opacity of the Bible. Notice the line matching on the page behind. That's very helpful. I'm glad that Lockman, that Steadfast, that they're doing this with their Bibles. It's very helpful to the reader. When we turn over to Mark chapter 1, it gives us a look at the gospel or the book of the Bible heading here. It looks very nice. It looks Skylarish to me. We also have the reference here for you at the top right and top left of the pages. We got the red page number in the top. We got the vertical line here. We got the horizontal line. We have the diamond for making a distinction between chapters. Also, you have the chapter numbers in red, but you do not have the words of Christ in red, so we have black letter text over here. I like to turn to Hebrews to show you the way the all caps are used. This is a practice taken over directly from the New American Standard, and I like the way that they do that here as well. Here's that diamond separating chapter 7 from chapter 8. Here it is again with chapters 8 and 9. We get to the end of the Bible, and here is the Amen. We have the maps and notes section immediately following. Here's a little blank page. Basically, all LSB Bibles have the monetary units as well as weight and measures. But what they don't all have is Bible paper for the maps. Yes, it's on black and white. It reminds me of my 2002 side column reference that also has the black and white Bible paper. But notice there's nothing on the back side. So each map gets its own leaf. Now, if you turn to the more economic editions of this Bible, you will see that the maps are the typical Lockman sand on glossy cardstock. One of the things that sets apart this Bible from the other ones is the dot matrix Bible paper. And you may be wondering, well, why is it dotted like this? And that's because you can use the lines either to draw a line vertically or draw a line horizontally or just write in your Bible. Or, now hear me out, you could turn your Bible sideways and write your notes just like this across 2 pages at a time. And there are 28 pages of this. Before we get to the cardstock at the end of the Bible, we have 1, 2, just like in the front, and then we have a glue mark all the way up to this point. What an excellent colorway. I do believe I would like this Bible, this same exact Bible, in the burgundy, but it needs to be Shamar Goatskin burgundy. The Shamar Goatskin is even better than the regular goatskin. The regular gray goatskin that they use is excellent, but this is next level Skylar kind of stuff. It is a direct competitor, I believe, with the PSQ, a full yap PSQ, and I would like to see this one in the burgundy red with the gold on the spine. If your corners are more round rather than square cut, you can get a really nice corner and you have space to actually pleat those corners really well. I would keep the perimeter stitch whenever you do that. I also loved this tooled line. Again, the tooled line needs to go all the way across the spine. There's no reason to emulate what Skylar does. They only do that because they already purchased the spine print stuff, and having this would get in the way. You don't have to do that. You're Steadfast. The other thing everybody wants is the middle of the road between the giant print and the portable. What we have here is the side margin reference edition of the 1977 NASB, or this is probably the most valuable text block in the 1977. You know, the very first thing that people were saying is, we want Bibles in this size. And I'll tell you what, this is a great size to preach from. I was able to preach from the PPR. Now, I have prot from the PSQ before, and I'll tell you, I did it one time and never again. But I was able to preach from this Bible, even though it's paragraph format, even though it's a 9.5 font. I can find my verse numbers. I don't know. It just works. I don't preach from the PSQ, but I could do it with the PPR. Here's the final word on the portable paragraph reference in Shamar Goatskin. This is an excellent, excellent Bible. It is a direct competitor with the Skylar personal size quintel, and it's the LSB, and the Skylar doesn't have that. It is a phenomenal Bible. If you want to keep this on the side of your bed, I would suggest going for the Italian cowhide leather. Bethany likes this brown, I guess. This is my beater Bible that I carry with me 5 days a week to do my hospice chaplain gig, and then I will preach from something different on Sunday mornings, maybe like this cowhide LSB inside column reference. So if you want a beater Bible in the smaller compact edition, then go for the Italian cowhide. I love the way it feels. Or go for the regular cowhide. It's an excellent Bible as well. But what people, I think, are wanting, with a compact Bible, I'm probably not going to go Shamar Goatskin on compact Bible. I probably would go with the Italian cowhide. I do like that the best. But what people have wanted from as soon as the giant print came out, and then even after the compact has come out, they want a handy size paragraph Bible, a handy ref. That's what they're looking for, is the handy ref. They're looking for the handy size ICR. So if you've got the handy size Preacher's Bible, it is a phenomenal Bible. People like that format. It's about the same amount of thickness, but the text blocks are noticeably different. I think the format of the giant print / PPR is a home run format, but I think that the obvious place to go is the handy sized reference, and that's got to be next. And that one, I think, that one deserves the Shamar Goatskin, maybe even a red edition, and certainly the blue. I love the blue, I love the burgundy, love the black. Some people are weird and they like green. This Bible is probably not for preaching because it's a compact size, but like I said earlier, I was able to successfully preach out of this, and also on Wednesday nights teach Bible study out of this, and it does a good job. And I would recommend it for Wednesday night, Sunday night Bible study, wherever it is. You're standing there at the podium in the fellowship hall or whatever you do. But I think on that Sunday morning gig, I'm going for the ICR or the handy size. That's where I'm going for. So I'm probably not preaching from the PPR again. But I do think my wife would love the Italian cowhide in the portable paragraph reference, and I think you would too. Well, again, Steadfast has done it with premier quality Bibles, a premier translation, one of the most faithful translations in the English has ever known here on planet Earth, and we thank you for it, Steadfast. It is a great day to love the Legacy Standard Bible.